I've seen it once, I'll say it again. Rangers are shite.
Alright, big man. It's not very nice.
Well, it's true. I mean, beating Alashkert 1-0, fuck me.
Alashkert. Well, hold on. If we're going to say Rangers are shite,
Kyogo would have scored about 10 past this team.
Well, right, but maybe. But this team's fucking awful. You can say Rangers are shit.
Exactly.
No, they
Is
are.
that just hold on? I'm saying Rangers are shit. You're saying no, they're not. Then you come out and say this team's fucking awful. Yet Rangers didn't. I mean, we'll see. I didn't get to watch full gap match, guys. I'm not going to lie and say I did.
Watched it anyway.
Right?
I'm a Hearts fan.
Nah, I watched it.
Was it a Celtic fan these days?
Piss off. Right, just because about 4 of my last 5 vids have been Celtic vids, it's nothing. I mean, it just happens to be Celtic. I've been playing Hearts, and then they were playing in Europe as well, and I had money on them. So it is what it is. But anyway,
you only bet teams you like.
But let's be real. It's not like Rangers peppered this team and had like a shitload of clear goal scoring opportunities.
Well, they had a few, but I get you.
Right, let's talk about
At most, I think they could have won about 4, 5. But realistically, against this team, it should be about 27.
Fucking dead on. Right, let's talk about George Lundstram here, or whatever he wants to call himself. Victor George. I couldn't give a shit.
Where do you get these names from?
Does he deserve to get his name called correctly based on that performance?
Just out of context, it's weird that you picked the 2 names, George and Victor, because that's what Captain buys with, Victor. But anyway, we'll just move on.
Captain who?
Captain Buy. George.
Oh.
And the 2 names you used. That's the exact
Well, should we elaborate on who George is, or will we leave that for another day?
George and Bunsen, right? Anyway, right, go. Nah, we'll leave that. That's for fog entertainment.
Right, so Lundstram, I didn't see the first yellow, but 35 minutes in, he's tracking back. I mean, the Alashkert guy's got the ball, but I mean, there's Goldson and the other dude, Balogun, was it? Hollander. I mean, they're back.
Watch the game.
You've also, I mean, I think you'd 3 Rangers players behind the ball, and Lundstram on a second yellow decides to pull in the Alashkert guy, who, let's be honest, he isn't Lionel Messi. He's not going to fucking dribble it past off 3 players and bang it in top bins, is he?
Nope.
And then Lundstram gets his team sent off, and I mean, yeah, I get it. Rangers are one of that great, right? And this team's shite, and they had 10 men, they still got the win, but this could have been, I mean, against a better team like Lundstram, that could have been a decision that sent Rangers out of the Europa League.
I am honestly baffled how this team's in a playoff for the Europa League.
Maybe they were in the Champions League and then
they were, but that's not the point.
Maybe they got 2 shite fucking. Where are they from again?
Armenia. They've lost the first 2 games in the Armenian league. The team that get beat. No.
Well, they must have won the Armenian league last year. Like, I mean, they can't be that bad.
But the team that get beat by at the weekend are called Fan. The sort of vehicle that Lee Griffiths picks up kids in, and they're called Fan.
It's a big transit one, in case anyone sees him driving about Glasgow.
I don't
Keep an eye out on him.
I don't know the number plate, but it probably sounds like a free bet code for some Bet Victor.
BAT fucking VIK 50. £50 free bet with Bet Victor. Fucking bet nonce. Screw Lee Griffiths, right? He can bloody arsehole, man.
And if those jokes are too much for you, then fuck off.
Anyway, speaking of Lee Griffiths, when was the last time he played? I know he's not going to play for Rangers, like, but still.
May play in the prison courtyard.
Too busy switching between his tabs, man, between Instagram for the 15-year-olds and William Hill for the gambling. I mean, close down some of those tabs, Lee Griffiths. But anyway, let's. Well, no, yeah, he legit what? He legit stormed in the tunnel against Hearts.
I know.
So, what's that Hearts? That was Hearts. Anyway, right, back to Rangers here. So, going to the break, man down, 0-0. I didn't do a bet tonight because I totally forgot this match was on by the time I was in work. But I would have took Rangers like -2, -3 tonight. I don't think this is a good result at all.
No.
I still think they'll go through because this team's garbage. But like if this team team can turn up, I mean.
See when they went down to 10 men at half time, I was thinking, fuck, you take 1-0. But see at the end, no. This game should be dead and buried.
Right, let's speak about the second half. I didn't see much of the second half, so you can.
This team did nothing. Like, I mean nothing.
But what I seen was mostly just Rangers crossing into the box and this team taking care.
Yeah.
The shocks being blocked.
No, they were fucking awful.
Scott Wright was through. Was that a penalty?
No.
No.
He was already fallen.
So was there Morelos was claiming for, like?
I know. Morelos missed a header. Few long Scott Wright changed the game, in my opinion.
Did Ryan Kent change his shirt? Any chance at half time?
I don't know, big man.
Why is Ryan Kent wearing a different shirt for the rest of the team? Is that his signal of trying to get a transfer?
I don't know.
Trying to get his way to Ibrox? Like, I just don't. It's a bit weird how he can leave with a different shirt on. Like, was it last? But it wasn't, because it was the gold.
No, you nugget.
Is it because they're in Europe?
It depends. It's weird.
No, but in Glasgow, it's different if they were going away. Maybe Armenia, you can't have.
Well, I don't fucking know.
It's not like they were going to some.
Yeah, but sometimes at home they wore like Unibet, and sometimes they just use the 32 red. I don't know why. But both are gambling, so you can't even argue.
Unicorn's gambling?
What? Unicorn? What are you smoking?
I thought you said unicorn and bet.
Unibet? Yeah, fucking nonsense.
Oh, Lee Griffiths is the unicorn. Right, fair enough. Right, so Morelos.
Yeah, even though most teams are actually sponsored by gambling.
I don't know. Must fuck them up when they have to go to these fucking Saudi countries. I know this one. Saudi Arabia.
You can behead who you want, mate, but still, fuck, you want a $5 bet on? Oh, we don't do that around here, brother.
I know, imagine that. Oh, you can't drink. Can't fucking, you know what I mean, if you're a woman.
A bet on, but
can't show a bit of skin, but here.
Yeah.
Behead all these guys all you want. It's good.
Samurai sold up no
good crack. Bring that down and we'll chop a few fucking.
That's what the world's all about. Brilliant place.
Do you reckon that's what they're doing? WWE, they're saving the Drew McIntyre sword gimmick for when he goes to Saudi Arabia, and that's when he's going to get his first kill. Shanky's going to get shanked in Saudi.
Shanky.
Anyway, back to the football. Let's talk about the fucking goal. People don't like hear us talking shit about Lee Griffiths. Oh, I like the banter. I like the rambling. Well, we've rambled on too much here for about 4 or 5 minutes. Let's discuss the goal. Morelos is through. I don't know how he's not offside, because he's in a shitload of space. There's nobody near him, so Morelos, being the good guy that he is, he waits and he lets the defenders catch up.
Yep.
Then when they get caught up, he decides to peg the goalkeeper with a shot underneath his legs in the back of the net. All the Dole's ground. I mean, Rangers fans in the front row start jumping up. And,
what was that?
Yeah, that was it. They celebrate. I mean, celebrating a goal against this team. It's sad times, like. And that was it, really. So Rangers held on, 1-0 win, first leg at Ibrox. I mean, normally you'd be going, shit, Rangers are in trouble, only 1-0 win at home, but against this team, nah. I mean, if Celtic only beat AC Alkmaar 1-0, I'd probably say Alkmaar favourites.
Yep. The only thing is, though, Armenia, 35-degree heat.
I could fuck Rangers up.
But this team's pish.
Well, the Buffalo, he's used to the heat, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter, to be honest.
Just play Morelos by himself, fuck it.
And plus, Kamara.
See, to be honest, the way Rangers are playing, it's like Morelos is the only guy half trying anyway, so.
Well, how'd you right?
Well, Wright actually turned up for once.
Tell you what, like,
must be trying to force his move back to that big club Aberdeen.
Had fuck all to do. I mean, nothing. There was 2 balls over the top that he just had to clear, and that was it. That is all it happened.
I seen that. The defenders blocked the guy over. I didn't think this team would be that bad. Not just because for the fact that they made it this far and they're still in it. You'd think they'd be half decent, like. No?
I know.
You'd think this team would be at least competent. Because they must have got. For them to be in this stage. I mean, they either won 2 games in the They've won 2 games, whether it be in the Champions League qualifiers
or the Saints.
Who aren't that bad.
Then they get beat, and then they beat some Kazakhstan team in the Europa League.
And Kazakhstan smashed Scotland, so.
Oh, aye.
Well, the Rangers consider themselves more English, I guess, than Scottish. We'll end it there then. I think Rangers, I think they'll go through. I think they'll get the job done. See, they got
this video's just been one big fucking joke, rip the piss out of everyone and taking the fucking prisoners.
Well, that's the fidge you like, isn't it? That's the kind of. Oh no, his banter's piss. He's getting it for the other commentators. Who am I fucking getting it for? Clyde Tilsley on fucking FIFA or PES? I mean, those boring bastards, man. No.
Jordan Chance.
Martin Keaton. Who's the other guy? Who's that guy that he does it with? Oh, who's the colour commentator on FIFA? I hate him. He's the most boringest bastard. Martin Taylor and
Lee Dixon.
Oh, Lee fucking Dixon, man.
Derek Ray and Lee Dixon. Anyway, though, let's hear your thoughts on the other 2 games today.
And what is Lee Dixon got a YouTube channel?
Who gives a fuck? Right, next.
With a free subscription. Aberdeen pitch apparently was pish. Didn't they see it?
Painkiller subscription.
Right. Didn't they see it? Pitch was shocking. Constantine's been taken out with a bad injury. God knows how long he's been out with. Dave McCormack was complaining, saying that it was shocking that they had to play in those conditions. Hopefully he complains, maybe try and get the result overturned. I doubt that's going to happen, but you never know. To be honest, that's the only way I see Aberdeen getting into Europe. They're pish, they're bottle jobs. Did I really think they'd beat Carabek? Probably not, and I've not got much more faith now because they created absolutely nothing.
The pitch was awful though.
Well, I guess at Pittodrie, the fucking world-class stadium, they'll have a better chance there. As for St Johnstone, did well, 1-1 draw against Lask. Unlucky not to win. Sander Diamond, that Clark.
Sander Diamond?
He's a guy who's played for Aberdeen, fucking centre-back. He done the Sedan turn once in a match, and it was the only... See if he never done it, nobody would know his name. But because see when you're a pish guy that plays for Aberdeen at centre-back and you do a Sedan turn, it's like, your name's going to be remembered.
He scored, aye.
No, I just done
He
this.
did a turn.
And then lost the ball. Fuck. Yeah, Sander Clark again made a bunch of good saves. I think that this guy has to be in the Scotland squad. I mean, for me, it's got to be between him and Gordon. There's no way Marshall can start again for Scotland. Absolutely no chance. How can the third goalkeeper at Derby, who isn't even playing that well, and when he was first, he wasn't playing that well, how can he start over a keeper that's in his prime? And I don't mean Craig Gordon, by the way, because he's 40. But a keeper in his prime, like Clark, who's actually, getting all the pundits raving about him and pulling off all these great saves and just won 2 trophies for St Johnstone and played a major part of that and has got them, he's got them doing well in Europe. He's making big saves against big teams. And then Craig Gordon, a guy that's, was out in the cold at Celtic, he's sitting in the same seats that the wee abused kids did, sitting, in the reserves. And he's rejuvenated his career at Hearts, and game after game, that game against Celtic, I know we lost 3-2, but it would have been about fucking 10-2 if it wasn't for Craig Gordon. And then the two stops that he made in the opening day, so it's like, I don't get it. For me, Gordon or Clark have to start for Scotland in the next World Cup qualifiers. But yeah, St Johnstone 1-1. Jamie McCart gave away a penalty. Apart from that, would they have held on? It would have been nice. It was a soft penalty, but seeing in football, you touch somebody and it's it's good night. It's all over, so it's not like you can do.
Ask Adam Johnson. But anyway, that will do it. So until next time.
Wait, will St Johnstone go through? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think they will.
Will Aberdeen go through?
Aye.
The only I'd settle for Scott Brown just going through someday. The bully Scott Brown. Scott the bully Brown.
I think there's a real I think 2 teams are through. Like
what's 2 of that?
Celtic and Rangers.
Right, okay.
Well, who do you think's the most through? I'd probably say Rangers because
I'd say Rangers
because
Celtic are that shite in defence. Like to me, I could easily see Alkmaar winning 3-0. Albeit with Celtic's attack at the moment, I think they'll score. But away from home, I don't think said Alkmaar winning 3-0s. I wouldn't look at that and go, fuck, that's a shocking scoreline.
I just don't get this team, Alashkert.
I think St Johnstone are solid. I could easily see them winning 1-0 at McDermott Park. But then again, let's not get carried away. They got the draw in Turkey and then couldn't they finish the job, so who knows. But yeah, it's going to be tough for Aberdeen. I think the Old Firm are definitely through. And I think St Johnstone's about 50-50, but I'd give them the edge. Yep. I've got faith in St Johnstone. Aberdeen, I'm giving about a 20%, 30% chance. I just not. I hope they prove me wrong. Yeah, I hope they prove me wrong.
I watched the game. They're pish, Quarterback.
Oh man, they're in the champion. Fucking, draw with Real Madrid like 5 years ago.
5 years ago. This is the same team who struggled to fucking beat Linfield, like 2 seasons ago, in the fucking Europa League. On that note, fuck off.